EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. The Clippers were able to move on after a 6-game battle in round 2. They now have a new adversary in the conference finals as they tip off tonight against the Houston Rockets. The Western Conference Finals, right here, right now.
We've got a full house of rabid Rocket fans packed in the arena here in Houston, Texas. Two Western teams have run the gauntlet. Only one can emerge victorious to claim a spot in the finals. Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals begins in a moment. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Look at Houston. Guys, win after win, they have been utterly dominant in the postseason. One sweep after another.
And they're ready to go. I mean, as we can hear, so are their fans. This can be an intimidating building to play in when the crowd is this charged up. That alone gives them a huge leg up.
That's why you grind so hard during the regular season, to get this payoff, home court advantage. And that's exactly what they've worked for.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Green is out there with Harrell. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Paul George. And it's Beverly in at the point. Now, here is George. Outside, Green. Leonard against Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. It's stolen by Green.
Yeah, even I saw that one being telegraphed. The defense all over it.
George against Harden. Here's Capella. Rebound by Harrell.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
Now here's Harrell after Clint Capella's miss. 2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
And the basket by Harden.
Nice to see Harden continue to expand his range. He is an absolute laser from outside.
Green with a screen on Harden. Green with a screen for George. Sinks the triple. George has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Yeah, and I like it. I love seeing that. It's a lot of fun when that happens. These teams are going at each other from the outside.
Harden gets the bucket.
Harden's got a great IQ. Actually, I would grade it outstanding. A dependable scoring option in these situations.
Green, the screen. Stolen by Harden. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And Harden with the stuff.
And Harden continues to work on his defense. It is a work in progress, but showing a bit of an edge on this end of the floor now. I like it.
Now, here is George. And Capella sends it back.
This is the real strength of Capella's game now. Outstanding at using his length and athleticism to block shots.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Capella with a screen on George. Lob pass to Capella. Out left to the wing. Tucker. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Beverly against Westbrook. Green with a screen for Beverly. Pass to Leonard. Over Green. And it's Leonard missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Whoa!
Hey, watch out now. Watch out. And, you know, Beverly made his name with his defense. I mean, a clever player uses his quick hands to steal the rock. He also is physical and disruptive.
Now here's Green. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Westbrook kicks to Harden. Over George. Almost, but it rolls out. Clippers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Right side, Leonard. And the pass to Beverly. Green with a screen on Westbrook. And it's Beverly missing. The Rockets have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's the screen. The 3 from Harden connects from three-point range. Harden's got 10.
That's 4 connections and 5 tries now for him in what's been a great first quarter.
George passes to Harrell. Picked by Harrell. Harrell a screen on Westbrook. Here's George. That one, no good. And it's Houston the other way. Here's Harden, and it's sent back by Leonard.
And a sensational individual defender. Leonard will lock you down. Rejections are just part of the package he brings on the defensive end.
Now here's Beverly. That's at 5 from 18. That one wide left.
Not surprising he missed that one, though, Kevin. I mean, the defense was very aggressive on him there.
Pass to Westbrook. Back to Harden. And Tucker has it in the corner. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Tell you what, for a guy who's inconsistent from 3, Tucker's showing you he can be scary out there at times for a defense.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Second is Clint Capella.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Now here's Harrell. Shoots over Capella, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
You must make that one. Even with the defense present, these are shots you have to finish.
Capella sets a screen for Westbrook. Capella with a screen on Harrell. Green kicks it to Tucker. They get it back. Capella, and the layup's good off the glass. Capella's got his first basket.
Well, I tell you what, Clint Capella does a really good job of playing with such energy and effort, particularly on the glass, and because of that, he can hurt you on the boards.
Here's Tucker, and the bucket counts. 3-point chance here. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
That's good from Tucker.
You know, starting out in the D-League, then bouncing around the international circuit, Tucker took the long, hard road to get here.
Stolen by Westbrook. Jumps up, and he slams it down right on top of JaMychal Green.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
Yeah, and they've come out strong. I mean, clearly they've been the better team so far.
Picked by Harrell. Here's George. Back to Beverly. Green with a screen for Beverly. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And there was no effort on behalf of the defense. None. I mean, the shooter has to be upset with himself for missing that shot.
Back to Green. And Tucker kicks to Capella. Houston moving the ball around. Screen by Capella. And it's Green missing.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
Agreed. I mean, when the defense is right there, you got to move the ball, make the extra pass. That's a case of a poor shot selection.
Now here's Beverly. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Green dishes to Beverly. To halt the run. It's rebounded by Houston. Rockets leading by 11. Outside, Green. Lob pass to Capella. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
He's a high percentage scorer for a reason now. Capella, an alley-oop specialist.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Can't blame him. I mean, the effort hasn't been there. Just has not been there. Hopefully, he can get the fire lit.
Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. In the third spot, Kawhi Leonard.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Now here's Williams. He kicks it to George. They need this one. And he lays it up and in. George has got 5.
And that's superb concentration. It takes a lot to distract George once he's got position inside.
Rivers passes to Gordon. Capella with a screen on George. George against Gordon. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Clearly in great rhythm. They've got it going on. I mean, in a big way. Excellent job at establishing a huge lead early on.
And here are the Clippers now, following the score by Houston. Williams kicks to Harkless. Williams against Rivers. There's the pick. That 3 off the mark.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Passes it to House. Screen by Udoh. Leonard with the steal. And they're running. Here's Williams. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
And look at how much pressure Williams puts on the defense in the open court. Always pushing the action and playing downhill.
Screen by Capella. Capella with a screen on George, and George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Pass to Capella. It's Udoh high post. Outside Gordon. Capella sets a screen for Gordon. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Rockets lead by 14.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here, Greg. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Now here's Leonard over House. Leonard, no luck.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And here's Rivers. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Eric Gordon on the wing. Screen by Capella. Lets it go from deep. And it's Gordon missing.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
Agreed. I mean, when the defense is right there, you got to move the ball, make the extra pass. That's a case of a poor shot selection.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Rockets making a change here. Chandler's checked in.
Soft-spoken Leonard is now an elite talent in this league, an athletic forward who leads by example.
Now here's Rivers. Kicks it to Gordon. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. Here is House. He's covered by Leonard. Goes up to the stripe. Here's Udoh, and Udoh with the stuff.
And great effort on the boards, and what a mean that was, Gary. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around, over, or through you to get to the pump.
Here's Gordon. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Here's Rivers, and then Rivers with the dunk.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
And I tell you what, Greg, they've worked hard for this lead. Their play calling has been superb, and the execution even better.
And that one's good, Leonard.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And some nice passing there by Houston. Chandler is screen. Taken away by Williams. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And Leonard enjoys jamming it home, Kevin. Got to keep him as far away from the hoop as possible.
Rivers against Williams. Rivers with it. Chandler outside. And again, the Rockets good for two.
And offensively, they've done a great job here of staying in rhythm.
Well, I tell you what, Greg, their offense has really been productive this half, and I absolutely love the shots they've taken so far.
James Harden getting it done for the Houston Rockets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back after this. Now a chance to hear shooting guard Eric Gordon talk about their key to winning.
It's all about not making mistakes, getting rebounds, and getting good stops to really push the pace up. And I think when we do that, we always are at our best.
And, Greg, nowadays it's all about pushing the pace.
And it's an offensive-oriented league now. When you execute and really look to attack, it puts the opposition on their heels.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And for the Rockets here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
Yep, firing with confidence and rhythm, Greg. I mean, not allowing the defense to take a break.
They've got Austin Rivers. Chandler out there with Udoh. And there's Gordon. And it's House. And at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
Always a threat to score. Williams draws defensive attention. I mean, that allows him to set up his teammates.
Here's Rivers after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. Chandler with a screen for Gordon. Shoots from the block, and there it is for him. Gordon's got 5.
And Gordon doing a nice job measuring these inside shots well. I mean, has a solid, quick release pretty much from anywhere on the floor.
Now here's Williams, and here's Leonard from 3. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Clearly a frustrating missed opportunity there. Perfect screen, got him the space he needed, but he bricked it.
And here is Los Angeles now after Eric Gordon hit the 3. Chandler with the steal. To the paint. Williams against Rivers. In the corner, it's Udoh. And another 3 for Houston.
And this is tough to stop if you're the defense. They have just gotten locked in from three-point range this quarter.
There's a screen. Dishes it to Williams. The pass to Zubac. Shot to stop the run. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Now here's Rivers. Now here's Gordon. He's covered closely. Rivers against Williams. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
For Houston, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
What's shot, gentlemen?
A free throw drops for Rivers. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the Clippers call time here. Russell Westbrook's checked in for the Rockets. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. James Harden is second, Russell Westbrook third.
I think these two guys are having a little personal competition here in the playoffs to see who will finish with the most assists.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Beverly, the pass to Harrell. Back to Beverly. Picked by Harrell. Harden against Williams. And the Clippers miss again.
And truth is, though he misses that one, it's a shot he normally makes.
You're exactly right, Greg. That's certainly in his range. Forget about the miss and get ready for the next one.
Westbrook kicks to Harden. Back Back to Westbrook. Lets the three fly. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Westbrook's got his second bucket of the night.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Kevin, you look at Williams, and he's rather slight in build, but he's got sneaky strength and terrific body control.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Los Angeles making a switch here. George is checked in.
Kevin, we always talk about it. I mean, those second-round picks who turn out to be gems, no one thought Williams would end up at the free throw line as much as he does.
Now here's Westbrook. 5 points in the game. A three ball. And another three for Houston.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Clippers trail by 18. Beverly the pass to Harrell. There's the dish to Williams. George with the ball. Now Green defending. And George kicks to Williams. And it's off the back rim. No good. Rockets leading by 18. Beverly against Westbrook. Harden outside. There's the triple. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Harrell, that's good.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Harden against Williams. Williams with the steal. Westbrook against Beverly. Poked away. Over in the corner, Williams. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Tyson Chandler. Here's Williams. 5 points in the game. Harrell, a screen on Capella. George, that's a 2-pointer, and it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
Yeah, nice vision that time displayed by George off the screen and roll.
Screen by Capella. Capella sets a screen for Green. Back to Westbrook. And Tucker has it in the corner. No good on the 3. Clippers trail by 17. From deep, Williams. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Harden. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Now here's Harrell. 6 points for him. Outside, Green. The 3 from George. Drains it from beyond the arc. George has got 10 points in the game.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Westbrook passes to Harden. Screen by Capella. Offensive rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Clippers trail by 18. And Beverly kicks to Harrell. They set the pick. He dishes it to Williams. Pass to Beverly from deep, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Rockets leading by 15. Passes to Tucker. Houston moving it around. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Here's George. He's got 10. Williams against Harden. On the wing, Williams, guarded by Harden. Outside, Williams knocks it loose. Stolen by Harden. And it's Houston on the break. Harden's got the ball. No one covering.
That's platinum level dime dropping right there by Harden. Such a smart passer. Gets us to his teammates on time and on target.
Green with a screen on Harden. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, I tell you, Kevin, a high number of Williams' points come from the mid-range. The defense knows that. It's in the scouting report, but he still makes it happen.
Now here's Harden. 15 points in the game. And Tucker has it in the corner. Off target from outside.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
Williams passes to Harrell. Outside Williams. George sets a screen for Williams. Now on the play, basket counts, so it'll be a three-point play chance.
You know, defenders like to try to get physical with Williams. I'll tell you what, his strength belies his size.
The Clippers shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Gordon's checked in for Houston.
Williams is sort of the classic instant offense guy. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he can provide a spark whenever they need one.
Screen by Capella. Lob pass to Capella. No good that time.
A highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
I thought the pass looked good and just came up a skosh short, but I like the initiative and the intention.
Now here's Gordon. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Screen by Capella. Gordon kicks to Capella. And Tucker has it in the corner. Harden inside the three-point line. Good as the jump shot falls. Harden's got 7 now in this quarter.
Love the speed with which Harden gets his shot off. Timing his release beautifully off the pass. Nice stuff.
Pick by Harrell. Here's George. Terrific design on the pick play. And he lays it in. George has got 12 points in the game. Rockets leading by 12. Here's Westbrook, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer who can also punch it on you.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That's good from Westbrook. Udo's checked in for the Rockets. Austin Rivers comes in for James Harden. And Russell Westbrook drops them both. Clippers trail by 14. George passes to Zubac. Beyond the arc. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Paul George.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 10. Screen by Capella. Westbrook against Beverly. Stolen by Beverly. Down low. It's stolen by Capella. Gordon goes in. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by Eric Gordon. Westbrook's got 10 points in the quarter.
He's been on the roll this quarter, really leading the way for his team right now.
They set the pick. Here's George, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And every single season, Paul George has kicked his game up another level. I think he's a premier two-way forward who gets it done at both ends.
First trip to the line for him here. And the first one at the line is good. Houston making a switch here. House is checked in. And George drops them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Now here's Gordon. 8 points for him. Stolen by Zubac. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
And they're just playing fast and loose. Sometimes that'll burn you.
You know, can't afford these kinds of mistakes right now, Greg. It's as simple as that. They're making it hard on themselves.
Gordon kicks to Capella. Udo dishes to Rivers. It's rebounded by Leonard.
And, you know, that's an easy one. You can't miss these shots. Those are makeable shots, especially when the defense isn't on its game.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Out to the right wing. From past the arc, it's deflected. And so it's the Houston Rockets holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Doc, how do you win this game?
I tell you, every quarter we've had a 2-minute stretch where, you know, guys are playing hard. They're trying to win. But you got to win together by running your stuff. And we're trying to make it up, and the turnovers are killing us right now.
I know you call that hero ball. Thanks, Doc. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Welcome to our postseason halftime show. Ernie Johnson along with the Diesel and the Jet. Taking a look at the Rockets, they've put themselves in decent shape to grab that all-important Game 1 victory. So far, they've clearly been the better team controlling the flow. By no means is it a runaway, but they've put themselves in a great position. What'd you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Rockets?
Well, what we saw from James Harden, absolutely crushed it in the first half. Using his size, power, quickness, but what really separates him, outstanding creativity with the ball in his hands.
Kenny, what's your take on the Clippers?
I think they're giving this game away because of their turnovers. I mean, you may not control everything that happens out there, but you do control how much you value each possession. I think coming out of the break, they need to be more efficient to close the gap in the score.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
Day turning tonight here in the Southwest. We're in Houston. Welcome back, everyone. Back here at the Western Conference Finals as we get things started once more. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him, a scoring machine here in that first half.
Yeah, and it's been fun to watch, partner, because not only is he shooting a high percentage, a good percentage, he's also carrying the team.
Clippers trail by 11. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Harrell is out there with Green. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Beverly in at the point. George, no good. Rockets leading by 11. Outside Westbrook. Buries it from three-point range. Westbrook's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Rockets.
Man, you got to admire how easily Westbrook takes over games. I mean, an offensive juggernaut who is tenacious when it comes to scoring.
Now here's Leonard. Inside, George. And count it. And a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, it's really hard to distract Paul George when he goes into a shot. I mean, even though the defense is there and made the obvious foul, doesn't seem to bother him.
For Los Angeles, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. No shot.
And that one misses. And for Houston, their shooting and offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game.
Loved how they guarded that layup. Didn't make it easy, which I think is why he missed it.
Now, here is George. Harden missing his last shot. And the wide open shot from Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Green's got it back down to within single digits for Los Angeles. Outside, Green. He kicks it to Westbrook. Over Beverly. That shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Shot from 12. Again, Los Angeles.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Leonard against Green. Pass to Tucker. Kicks to Capella. Launches it. And Harden with the basket on the assist from Capella. And that's now 20 points for James Harden. Clippers trail by 10. Outside, Green. Harrell setting the pick for Green. There's the pass to Leonard. He lobs it up, and Harrell slams it in.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
But he gets it back. Harden's shot is off.
And as he squares up from mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Yeah, I like the fact, Greg, that he crowded the shooter there, made him uncomfortable, got into his airspace a bit. It looked like he forced the shot.
Shot from 12. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Westbrook's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Paul George with the steal. Here's the break. Outside, Green. Harrell setting the pick for George. To the inside. And Harrell slams it in.
How about this run there in the midst of, on the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead?
Has been an unreal turnaround, and I give a lot of credit to the defense right along with what they did on offense, because the defense actually gave them the spark they needed.
Now, here's George. He's got 21. Good for his 9th make and just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
At 6'10", George is really capable of dominating inside. I mean, defensively, you need to try to push him out of his comfort zone, get him out of that lane area.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Can't blame him. I mean, the effort hasn't been there, just has not been there. Hopefully, he can get the fire lit.
Tyson Chandler is checked in for Clint Capella. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Pass to Harden, off the screen, count it, and with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
he is in the zone. There's a reason he keeps getting the ball. They're feeding him because they trust him to lead their team.
Shots good by Green.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Houston leading by 4. Harden against George. Harden the pass to Westbrook. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
Yeah, excellent extension on the block. Superb timing as well to swat that one away.
And Chandler sends it back. That one goes. Count it. Here is Harden. He's got 22. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Harden's got 24 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Beverly for 3. But they'll get another chance. Leonard kicks to Beverly. Pick by Harrell. Leonard draws the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here is Los Angeles now. Harrell dishes to George. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
And that kind of awareness from George is really exceptional. Catching the defense flat-footed by rising up immediately on the catch.
Leonard against Chandler. Westbrook against Beverly. There's the pick. Westbrook with the bucket. Westbrook's got 17 now.
And it's the fearlessness of Westbrook. It's really refreshing to watch. When he's deep inside, he just goes right at you.
Now here's Green. And another 3 for Houston.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Clippers trail by 7. Beverly the pass to Harrell. Back to Beverly. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He has 5.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Drains the three-pointer.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Well, you know, the D just hasn't been there for real. I mean, these shooters are getting any perimeter shot they want. It's a bunch of warm-up jump shots out there.
Here's Harden. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, those shots are taken totally in rhythm, high percentage quality shots, and really getting whatever he wants.
And the Clippers call time here. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
So for the Rockets, Udo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Gordon comes in for Gerald Green. And it's Austin Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. Now here's Zubac over Chandler. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Zubac has got his 2nd bucket.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Harden outside. The three-pointer, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Leonard, no luck. Rockets leading by 8. Passes it to Udo. Williams against Rivers. Back to Harden. The tray. A three-pointer is right on target. Harden's got 12 points here in the second half.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Williams against Rivers. Here's Williams. He's got 10. Over Chandler, and Chandler sends it back.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots. And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And here is Los Angeles now. James Harden picking up that last basket. Pass to Williams. Over Udo. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rivers.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Houston making a switch here. House is checked in. Clippers trail by 13. Shamet guarded by Harden. Picked by Williams. Puts it up from 12. Misses off the left iron.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
The Rockets have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. The first free throw is good.
You know, it's nearly impossible trying to defend Harden. I mean, he has it all in his package. One of the best penetrators in the game. He's a great passer, and we know what he can do scoring the ball.
Harrell, he's checked in for Maurice Harkless. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And the southpaw stroke of Harden is just beautiful to watch. When he's cooking, he's one of the more lethal scorers in our league.
Leonard has really become so good at catching and firing. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense any time to alter his shot.
And the pass to Harden. Misses the 3. Clippers trail by 12. Leonard kicks to Williams. To the middle. Here's Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Now here's Gordon. He's got 8. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
And Gordon just continues to prove why he's so valuable. I mean, he knows he's out there to shoot the ball, and he does it very well.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw missing. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston. And he ends up missing both free throws. Clippers trail by 10. Outside Williams. And Leonard has it in the corner. Over Gordon. And too long on the shot.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Back to Williams. Over Rivers. That's tipped, and he recovers it. Gordon against Leonard. Over Gordon. Count it, and the Houston lead has been cut down to 10 on the bucket from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, and from mid-range, Leonard's jump shot is money. It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or catch and shoot. He never loses his touch.
Now here's Gordon. He's got 8, and out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Here's Capella. He's got 10. Rivers passes to Udo. And some nice passing there by Houston. Gordon kicks to Rivers. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's foul number 2 for him. Rivers against Williams. Williams against Rivers. Capella with a screen on Williams. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Rivers has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Now here's Williams. He's got 10. Shamet guarded by Harden. Now here's Zubac. Capella covering. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Now here's Rivers. In the corner. Harden. This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line. The first free throw is good. Harden hits them both. And so it's Houston sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We come back right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Welcome back. 4th quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Harden out there with Austin Rivers. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Udo. And it's Gordon in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Capella sets a screen for Rivers. Back to Harden. Rebound by the Clippers. Harrell's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Shamet, guarded by Harden. Williams against Rivers. Shamet from outside, off the mark. Rockets leading by 14. Inside, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And, you know, Capella is so strong that you really got to wrap him up if you're going to commit the foul on him.
Paul George is checked in for the Clippers. On the free throw, no good.
And, you know, one of the things you admire most about Clint Capella is that he plays to his strengths. He doesn't do stuff that he can't do. An athletic big man who, in that way, is similar to DeAndre Jordan.
Now, here is Harden. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Udoh. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Gordon kicks to Capella. Rivers dishes to Harden. Harden draws the double. Paul George with the steal. Gordon against Leonard. Stolen by Tucker. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. Lob pass to Capella. And stolen by Harrell. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And Leonard gets it to go.
And showing a good nose for the ball there. Picks it clean, and he's off to the races.
Well, excellent defensive instincts. I mean, knows exactly when to strike on this end.
Now, here's Capella. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's good from Capella. Houston making some changes. Green comes in for James Harden. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Rivers. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And Beverly kicks to Harrell. To the middle, outside for George. Green with a screen on Gordon. Pass to Harrell. Leonard from deep, three-point land. And it's off from three-point range.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. And we'll see if that's the answer.
Now, here's Beverly. He kicks it to Leonard. Over Green. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And that's 21 points for Kawhi Leonard. Rockets leading by 16. Down low. And Capella with the basket on the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one. Clippers trail by 18. Beverly the pass to Leonard. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That's foul number 2 for him. Now Beverly. Harrell setting the pick for Beverly. And it's blocked by Capella. Beverly against Westbrook. Green kicks to Westbrook. Capella with a screen on Beverly. Green against Leonard. Green dishes to Gordon. Floats one up. The rebound by Paul George. George has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
And it's really obvious that George has put a ton of time into improving his handle. I mean, you never know what he's going to do with the ball in his hands, and most times it's pretty good.
What's up?
Throw good, Paul George. Rockets leading by 15. There's the pick. Westbrook kicks to Gordon. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one.
And really, the three-point shot is Gordon's specialty, Kevin. When he squares himself up, there's a real high chance he's dropping it in.
Passes it to George. Pick by Harrell. George against Westbrook. Harrell scored that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Seeing George spread the wealth and picking up the assist, I think he's a better player when he's sharing the ball like that.
Westbrook passes to Gordon. Back to Westbrook. Lets it go with a 3. And another 3 for Houston.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
And George kicks to Leonard. Over Green. Leonard, no luck. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And the dunk by Capella.
You know, we're used to seeing this kind of efficiency from Capella, but he's scoring with volume, too. That's impressive.
They set the pick. Pass to George. Harrell, a screen on Westbrook. George double-teamed. Leonard against Green. Beverly wide open. Off target with his 3.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bageled in the second.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Now, here is George. Harrell, a screen on Green. Here's Leonard, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Leonard's got 6 here in this quarter.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Westbrook passes to Gordon. Screen by Capella. To the paint. And it's Tucker atop the key. Beverly against Westbrook. Over Beverly. Westbrook, no good. Clippers trail by 19. George with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Got that one up quick. 30 points for Paul George.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Green dishes to Gordon. Poked away. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Westbrook against Beverly. Westbrook with the bucket. Westbrook's got 22.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
And guys, when George gets cooking, you are in for a long night. He's just fantastic at finding different ways to score.
Now here's Gordon. Green kicks to Gordon. And some nice passing there by Houston. Drills the three-pointer. And the Rockets lead by 20.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Gordon against George. To the paint, here's Beverly. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Green. Green with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And the Rockets making a change here. Harden's checked in. Off the inbound pass, and Westbrook gets it to go on the assist from Tucker. 24 points for Russell Westbrook.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
There's a good screen. Stolen by Tucker, and they're pushing it up on the high post, and it's Houston with another.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Beverly. The Rockets making the shot. Outside Leonard. They need this, and that's 2 points on the layup. Leonard's got 12 points in just the second half.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Screen by Capella. Stolen by Beverly. Outside, George. It's stolen by Capella. And here's Westbrook. Outside, Green. The pass to Capella. And it's sent back by Leonard. And George, here we go.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Shooting 2.
One is off. And he's good on the second. Westbrook with it. Rockets leading by 21. Against Capella. They'll double him with Arrow. It's stolen by Green. Leonard against Green. And that one's good. Leonard's got 10 points in the quarter.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
As well he should, Greg. I mean, he always is looking to score the ball, even more so when he's hot. I like the mindset.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. .158 left in the fourth quarter. And Green launches it from deep. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Clippers trail by 19. Leonard with a screen on Westbrook. Beverly the pass to Leonard. Over Westbrook. Again, Los Angeles.
And, you know, it's obvious he's a talented scorer. I mean, that's a given. A guy you can depend on to get it done in a lot of ways.
Now, here's Green. Tipped away.
Man, if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Gonna be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for Houston.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Clint Capella.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender. I'll tell you what, the energy in this arena, you can feel it.
Big time. I mean, it's amazing. Their crowd letting them hear it, and that's always inspiring. They want to see this thing get wrapped up.
Now, here's George. To the inside, Beverly. That ball's nice feed that time from George.
Tell you what, the defense has to feel lost. I mean, Beverly is talented, really talented, and quite good at nailing those tough shots close to the basket.
Here's Westbrook. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Russell, when do you know when to attack and when to lay off, and when to pass and when to shoot?
I never know, man. I just see how the flow of the game is going. I try to stay in attack mode. That's what my team wants me to do, and I try to continue to do it.
Well, you were on your A game tonight, Russell. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.